amal of Gashd that we are doing, the Ijtimai amal, amal of Bayan that we are doing, Ijtimai amal, all the Ijtimai amal, collective amal that we do, we want to be very punctual of the Ijtimai amal. Along with the Ijtimai collective amal, we also want to be on our infirati amal as well, our individual amal as well. Individual amals are very important to create life in our Ijtimai amal.
3 तस्बीह सुबह को, 3 तस्बीह शाम को। तीसरा कलमा सुबहान अल्लाह वल्हम्दुलिल्लाह व 100 मरतबा सुबह, 100 मरतबा शाम। ये 3 तस्बीह सुबह, 3 तस्बीह शाम को हम तमाम से ध्यान के साथ बावजूद एक कोने में बैठ गए, किबला की तरफ कर दिया, आंखें बंद करके अल्लाह के ध्यान के साथ जिक्र में जितना ध्यान जमेगा, नमाज में उतना ध्यान जमेगा।
My respected brothers, if there is any gap in front of you, please come. There are brothers standing in the back. They have given me ishara twice. Like, please call the brothers close. Please, any space, please come. We want to become punctual in our teachers behind the spell of the evening. Subhanallah. Morning, 100 times in the evening, and Durud Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam 100 times in the morning, 100 times in the evening. Istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala 100 times in the morning, 100 times in the evening. With wudu, with proper concentration, we try to, with punctual of time, we try to do our tasbih in the morning and the evening. My brothers, the more concentration and more focus will be in our zikr while we are doing our zikr, the more concentration Allah ta'ala will produce in our salah. और कुरान की तिलावत कोशिश करते हो कि शादियों का 3 बार जो गैर हाफिज समझे इसके अमल करें और उसको पूरी दुनिया में पहुंचाएं। Same way we should do the tilawat of Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala descended this Quran so that it can be read. If there is any person who is not Hafiz, try to read minimum 1 juz of Quran. My respected brothers, when Quran will be read, Quran will produce nur. And Allah Ta'ala send out this Quran, so this Quran could be read on regular basis. And Quran should be not just we just read the Quran, we also try to understand the Quran. और इसके साथ साथ 4 वक्त के मुहाफिज कोई ना तुम्हारी कोशिश करेंगे, अल्लाह ताला सारी जिंदगी कोशिश करनी चाहिए, लेकिन अल्लाह के रास्ते में निकल कर तो बहुत एक काम करना चाहिए। जहाँ हमारे हर नमाज तकबीर उला के साथ पहले से तैयारी करनी नमाज की। नमाजों के औकात मुकर्रर होते हैं, 1 बजे फजर, 1 बजे ज़ोहर, सारी नमाजों के औकात मुकर्रर होते हैं। उस वक्त से पहले जो नमाजों का इत्माम करता है अल्लाह और कोशिश करें कि नमाज इत्माम से तकबीर उला। और इसके साथ साथ 4 वक्त के नवाफिल हैं। इशराक, जो आदमी की नमाज पढ़कर तिलावत में, जिक्र में या दावत में दीन के अमल में लगा रहे, सूरज शुरू हो जाए और सूरज शुरू होने के बाद 12 मिनट करते हैं, 20 मिनट करते हैं, 12 मिनट के बाद इशराक की 2 रकात नमाज पढ़ता है, अल्लाह ताला एक नफिल हज और उम्र का और 2 रकात और पढ़ ले, सारे दिन की जरूरतों के अल्लाह ताला शामिल हो जाते हैं। इसकी जरूरतों को अल्लाह पूरा करता है। इशराक की 4 रकात पढ़ ले, दिन भर की जरूरत अल्लाह पूरी फरमाता है। Along with this, my respected brothers, we also have to become punctual in our salah. 4 types of nafal salah. Mama is saying that along with this, before 4 types of salah, all the farah we have, we want to be very, very punctual in our farah. Coming on in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all the 4 salah, not a single rakat we should not miss a single rakat with jama'ah. Why? If this farah, these 5 times salah, the time is already decided. It's at a fixed time. Fajr is at fixed time. Zohar is at fixed time. So before the time of salah now, we want to prepare ourselves. And not just in Jamaat, but throughout our whole life, to become punctual about salah. To become punctual about 5 times salah. A person, before the time comes to prepare, and try to be ready for the salah. A person will become punctual of his 5 times salah, Allah will make that his whole entire life with salah. Good sir.
नाम के बदल में 3 से 7 जोड़ होती है, देखती नहीं, कान होते हैं, सुनते नहीं, जबान होते होती नहीं। सुबह को अल्लाह ताला ने कभी सो के उठा, अल्लाह ने सारे आज़ा इसको वापस कर दिया। नींद की मौत में मौत के हमेशा के लिए इसकी सारे आज़ा काम करना छोड़, और नींद में आर्जी तौर पे वक्ती तौर से ज़्यादा काम नहीं करते। सुबह को उठता है, सारे आज़ा इसको अल्लाह ने वापस कर दिए। आँख देख रही है, कान सुन रहा है, जबान बोल रही है, सारे आज़ा सही सारे। तो हर जोड़ के बदले एक सप्ताह साहब परेशान हो गए। गुर्बत की हालत थी, हर रोज 360 सकते कैसे कमाया सकता है, हर ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह पढ़ना सकता है, रास्ते से तकलीफ देखी।
Four nafil salah, among them the first one is Salatul Ishraq. A person after first salah, a person does the speed, tilawat of Quran, any activities of salah, any activities of deen, then he makes 4 rakat Ishraq. First 2 rakat Allah gives his life, sister of death. Most of the work and most of the so many limbs work. Eyes does not work when a person goes to sleep. His tongue does not work. So many of the time other limbs of the body does not work. When Allah SWT gives all his activity, all the function of the limbs works properly. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned that a person should give sadaqah of every single joint of his body. Sahaba became surprised, O Prophet of Allah, every single day how to give sadaqah of 360 joints. It is, we are not that rich. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, when you smile, it's a sadaqah. When you give salam, it's a sadaqah. When you do tasbih, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, it's a sadaqah. Remove something from the pathway, it's a sadaqah. And when you make 2 rakat salam, salatul chasht, that 2 rakat will suffice the sadaqah of the entire 360 joints. So that's why we try to become punctual with Ishraq as well as salatul chasht for this amal.
मगरिब की नमाज के बाद 2 रकात सुन्नतें पढ़ी और उसके बाद 2 करके 6 रकात तवाबीन की पढ़ी। 12 साल की नफली इबादत का सवाब।
When a person makes 6 rakat of Allah gives him the reward of 12 years of ibadah.
आखिरी शब में सुबह की अज़ान से पहले 2 रकात नमाज तहज्जुद की नियत से पढ़ लेना दुनिया और दुनिया में जो कुछ है सबसे बेहतर। अल्लाह रब्बुल इज्जत ऐलान करवाते हैं, है कोई तौबा करने वाला मैं उसकी तौबा कबूल करूँ, है कोई इस्तिग़फ़ार करने वाला मैं उसकी मदद करूँ, है कोई अपनी ज़रूरत को मांगने वाला मैं उसकी ज़रूरत पूरी करूँ। तहज्जुद की नमाज अल्लाह से मांगे, अपनी ज़रूरतें मांगे, अल्लाह से मांगे, बीमारों की बीमारी को दूर होने पर अल्लाह से मांगे, जो दुआ मांगनी हो अल्लाह से मांगे। अल्लाह दुआओं के सुनने वाले हैं, कबूल फरमाने वाले हैं और दुआओं को पूरा करने वाले हैं।
After Salatul Isha at night, throughout the whole time a person makes 2 rakat nafil salah, makes 2 rakat, Allah SWT will accept, and Allah SWT calls out, is there anyone who's asking for forgiveness? I'll forgive that person. Is there anyone who's asking for his need? I'll take care of his need. Is there anyone who's asking for help? I'll help him. So my respected brothers, we make 2 rakat salah at that time, and after salah we ask Allah SWT whatever need we have, need of our forgiveness we need, whatever necessity we have, we ask Allah SWT, we beg Allah SWT at that time, and through this time we also try to go close to Allah. Allah will accept our dua at that time.
शकीक बल्कि रहमतुल्लाह अलैह बड़े बुजुर्ग गुजरे, वो फरमाते हैं कि कब्र की रोशनी तहज्जुद की नमाज़ में हुई और रोज़े की बरकत चाश की नमाज पढ़ी, अल्लाह रोज़े की बरकत, तहज्जुद पढ़ी, अल्लाह ने कब्र में रोशनी था। कब्र जो मेरा भरा है बंद कर दिया जाता है, कुछ नजर अल्लाह जिसकी कब्र के अज़ाब से हिफाज़त फरमाए, अल्लाह हम सब की भी हिफाज़त फरमाए, अपनी उम्मत की हिफाज़त फरमाए। कब्र की रोशनी तहज्जुद की नमाज।
Shaykh Balki rahimahullah mentions that if a person wants to have light and the nur in his grave, he should be punctual of tahajjud salah. We found the light and the nur of qabr is in tahajjud salah. And if a person wants to have barakah in his rizq, he should be punctual of his chash salah. A person becoming punctual of chash, Allah put barakah in his rizq. And my friend, when this qabr is such scenario, there is no light, there is no nur. It is a dark house. May Allah SWT accept all of us that going in the path of Allah to spend our time properly in the path of Allah SWT.
अल्लाह के रास्ते में निकलने को इंतहाई कबूल फरमाए।
May Allah Ta'ala also accept all of you brothers who are going in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
जितने वक्त में निकल रहे हैं अल्लाह ताला इसको कबूल फरमाकर हम सबको और पूरी उम्मत को अल्लाह ताला सारी जिंदगी इस काम को करने की तौफीक दे।
Whatever amount of time we are going in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may Allah accept that time. May Allah allow us and accept us the rest of our life and the entire life we can do this effort of deen. Ameen.
Brothers, please come a little forward. There are many brothers outside, so they want to come. Many brothers outside. So that brothers from outside can come. Respected elders and my dear brothers. But before making dua, we need to make certain niyat for doing something in the future. Dua which is made after it brings the rahmat of Allah, but the servant of Allah, you do something for deen. Something for dunya everyone is doing. But the heart which has the fikr of deen, which has a certain azaim for deen, that heart is beloved to Allah, because this is the fikr of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the fikr of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala finds in certain in the heart of his beloved servants. Allah allows those hearts which have the fikr of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Fikr of dunya, Muslim, non-Muslim, believer, non-believer, everyone has the fikr for dunya. Azaim for dunya. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's dua. There is a dua of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, Allahumma ja'al himmati wa hawaya. Allahumma ja'al himmati wa hawaya. Allah, you have given me a lot of courage and himmat, courage, and aspirations. You have given me a lot of courage and make my himmat and courage and aspirations in doing things which please to you. Not in doing things which please to me. Today what are we doing? We are putting all our energy, all our efforts, all our abilities, time, energy, courage, everything to please ourselves. What we like. To do what we like. Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam's dua is, oh Allah, turn this, change this. Make me do. Courage, my aspirations, to do what pleases you. What pleases you means what pleases Allah. That is the change we want in us. That is the change we want in us. What is the object of this ijtima? It is not just for giving certain bayans and nasihat. The object of this ijtima is not just to give a certain bayans and nasihat. The object of this ijtima is that a change should come in us. A change must come in us. A change must come in the environment. A change must come in the ummah. We want a change. We want a change in ourselves. We want a change in the ummah. What change we want? What change we want? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his last Hajj, which is known as Hajjatul Wida', he gathered the whole ummah. Sahaba, those who were at that time were Sahaba. So he gathered them in the field of Arfat, and he stood on the Mount Rahmat, Jabalur Rahm, and he delivered a khutbah, a sermon, which is known as Khutbah Hajjatul Wida'. Departing khutbah, departing. This why this is known as Khutbah Hajjatul Wida', because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after that, 2 months after that, he departed from dunya. 2 months after that Hajj, after that khutbah, he departed from the ummah, and he gave indications that, listen to me, I may not be able to meet you again in this place. So all the Sahaba were listening to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he asked the ummah, have I conveyed Allah to you? Have I conveyed the message to you? The message with which Allah had sent me as a Rasul and Payghambar. Have I conveyed the message to you? All the Sahaba in one voice, they said, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, you have not only conveyed the message, you have fulfilled the right of conveying the message. This is Sahaba said. Well, Ya Rasulullah, you have not only conveyed the message, fulfilled the right of conveying the message. Upon that, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam raised his finger towards the heavens, and he said, Oh Allah, you are the witness. Are saying, for that you are the witness. You are a witness. He said 3 times, Oh Allah, you are the witness. that they all say that I have conveyed them your message. You are the witness. Rasulullah said to Sahaba, I have conveyed the message to you. Now it is your part to convey the message to those who are not present. And ulama say that absentees means all those who are going to come until the day of Qiyamah, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's nabuwwat is for all types to come. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I have conveyed to you. Now it is your part. You are bearing witness that I have conveyed. Now it's your part to convey my message to the coming mankind. To the coming mankind. This was the responsibility put on the shoulders of the Ummah by Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has put this responsibility on every Ummati. That I convey to you, now you have to convey it to the rest. The first host of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Medina was Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari radiyallahu ta'ala. He was the fortunate man who got the rahmat of hosting Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For 7 months, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stayed in the house of Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari radiyallahu ta'ala. After 7 months, Masjid al-Nabi was constructed. Rooms were made for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And after 7 months, he moved from Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari's house to Masjid al-Nabi, to his home. At Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari, his grave is in Istanbul. He is buried in Istanbul. His grave is in Istanbul. Born in Medina, lived with Rasulullah. Fortunate man who had hosted Rasulullah for 7 months. His house was the Markaz center from where Rasulullah. He is buried in Istanbul. The Jamaat was going to Istanbul. By that time, Abu Ayyub Ansari had become very old. Old age. He said, I also want to go. At that time, Istanbul, Turkey was supposed to be the very remote and farthermost country. So Abu Ayyub Ansari said, I am also going. His sons said, Baba, no, you are very old. Allah had made you ma'zur. Allah has accepted your. We are going on your behalf. All his sons, they said, we are going on your behalf. You need not have to go. You are old man. He said, no, you also go, I will also go. So he accompanied the Jamaat that went to Turkey. And reaching Turkey, he fell ill. He fell sick. The Amir of the Jamaat came to visit him. And Amir understood that this is his last time. He is on his deathbed, breathing his last. He asked Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari, O Sahabi Rasul, any desire? I am ready to fulfill it. You have any last desire? I am ready to fulfill it. What does Sayyidina Abu Ayyub Ansari? It is written on the stone near his grave. He says, when I die, take my janazah also with you. Take my janazah also with you and bury me where your destination is. So he passed away. Sahaba took his, according to his advice, they took his janazah and they buried him. Istanbul was their destination and they buried him in Istanbul. These were the sacrifices of Sahaba. Their greatest sacrifice was that they left Makkah and Medina. Such places. They left. Why? Why? They understood Rasul has put this responsibility on every ummati to take his message to the mankind. So this was their sacrifice, that today in Turkey there is no non-Muslim, non-believer. All are Muslims, all are believers. Except a few might have come for job, for business. Other than that, the whole nation Turkey is Muslim. 10,000 Sahaba in Makkah and Medina. At Hajjatul Wida, at that event, there were 1,24,000 Sahaba. And how many graves Imam Malik says he could find? 10,000 in Makkah. Where did the rest go? The rest go, they went to corners of the world taking the message Rasulullah had given them. This was the message of Hajjatul Wida, and Sahaba took that responsibility and spread over in the whole world. We were in the Ijtima there. After the Ijtima, one alim, he took us to ziyarat of Sahaba. There are many Sahaba there. And finally he took us to Sayyidina Abu Ansari's grave. There he quoted an incident. He said, a Jamaat had come from a certain country a few years back. And in that Jamaat there was an old man like Abu Ansari. And after reaching Turkey, that man fell ill and he passed away. The matter was taken to the Qazi. Their Qazi has the power of a judge. The matter was taken to the Qazi. He came to that man, Rahmatullahi. He did not come for job, he did not come for dunya. He came for the same purpose for which Sayyidina Abu came to our country. So, bury him by the side of Sayyidina Abu Ansari. Then that alim told us that many rich people, many people of prestige, they have a desire that they should get a place in the graveyard of Sayyidina Abu Ansari. They don't get. Who put this in the heart of the Qazi that this man came for the same purpose for which Abu Ansari came to our country? So bury him there. Who did put this in the heart of the Qazi? So this is the same job. This is the same work. The responsibility that was given by Rasulullah to the whole Ummah at the time of Hajjatul Wida, that is tabligh. To carry it on to the whole man. They did their part. They did their part. We will be at the house of Kausar for that water which will be us. Master will be Rasulullah. So if Rasulullah asked us at that time, what did you do for deen? What did you do for deen? What will be our answer, my dear brothers? This tabligh is the answer. This tabligh is the answer. What is the message this tabligh is giving us? Now, after Ijtima, you will go back. People will ask you what happened in Chicago. How was the Ijtima? Oh, very nice. What happened? Oh, beautiful bayans. What was that bayan? Oh, man, very good bayan. Arey, what was that bayan, man? Oh, no, very good. This is blank mind, blank heart. We are not going to go with a blank mind and blank heart. We need to go from here with a certain desire, certain azaim. The message of Tabligh is very simple, very beautiful, very simple message of Tabligh. This is the message we have to carry from here. This is the message of Ijtima. Like Rasulullah plains of Arafat from the Mount of Rahmat. The message of this Ijtima is, what is it? I will tell you, you repeat with me. And then I will explain what it is. Yesterday also I told this, but many new brothers I find have come. So for the benefit of everyone, a reminder, with what azaim we go back. Simple, 3 things.